Good day to you. This is day 10. Day 10 of my life. Ignore anything you see in the background. Just pretend like you don't see it unless you see some beautiful artwork that you want to buy. Thank you. Um, it's a little low. It's day 10. This is Moni. My name is Moni. Mouxnie. This is my uncut, being real podcast, day 10 of my consistent journey. Things that I've been doing, working out, changing my eating, started some vitamins, um, paid attention to my triggers, like what makes me anxious, or what makes me very upset or frustrated, concerned, mad. Like, so, been doing some analyzing. I thought I was analyzing when I first got here, but I was just more overwhelmed with the fact that I lived in a place that I never wanted to be, which is Youngstown, Ohio. Praise the Lord, as my mom would say. Um, so this today is going to be about why would God use me? I asked God why He gave me so many gifts, because, like, I write, and people be like, "Oh no, you just all over the place." No, I'm really good at a lot of things that I do. But my mom has the same thing. My mom has written books. She's written poetry. Um, Made a lot of skincare products when I was growing up. She used to make her own hair products. Um, my mom, she's a dancer, singer, fantastic singer. She's preacher. Um, she's very adventurous, and I didn't think I was adventurous as I was until I started actually living and going from Charlotte, North Carolina for most of my life, my entire life, pretty much, minus a couple of years when my mom was with me. So, Charlotte, North Carolina, the majority of my life, to Raleigh, to Greensboro, back to Raleigh, to Texas, to Youngstown, Ohio, since 2020. So 2019 is when I finally was done with Charlotte. I don't want to say done because that's home. That's home. That's where I was raised. I'm a Charlottean. I'm a Queen City chick. That's me. But um a lot of things happened in Charlotte, and I was like, why is this happening to me? This is my home. This is where I was raised. This is where I'm from. These are my stomping grounds. I went to elementary, middle school, and high school here. I went to college here. Like, why are these things happening to me? Like, my dad was a minister. My parents were ministers in Charlotte, North Carolina. Like, then, like, the things that I've gone through and experienced, and then the bad decisions that I've made, or so I would think, the decisions that I've made that didn't seem like they were the right ones. Of course, I made mistakes, but God uses everything. Like, I was wondering, I was like, why would you use me? God, my mouth is bad. Um, like, I try not, I'm respectful to people, but if when you come into my territory and something I got going on, like, it's like on one of on one of the days, the first day, I was like, who the hell is at my door? Who's at my damn door? That's what I said. So I'm like, it just, I didn't even really think anything of it until after, and I went back and I said, oops, whatever. So I'm like, why would God use me? Um, I haven't had the perfect life. I haven't done everything right. I've learned a lot along the way. I don't plan on just absolutely just stop cussing. I just don't. I mean, maybe that's, something that God cares a lot about, or maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But I know that I've lived the majority of my life, well, a lot of my life, focused on everybody else and what they thought of me and how they felt about me. And I realized me being myself in my full authenticity, painting myself, talking silly. Every now and then I might blurt out a bad word. I mean, I'm not trying to be disrespectful or make people uncomfortable. At the same time, I'm talking about God anyway. So that's going to make people uncomfortable. Why do people put religion and knowing God in the same category? Because when God created Adam and Eve, there was just, God created Adam and Eve. There was no like going to church every. I'm not saying that these things are bad. I'm not saying anything, but I'm just saying, like, we created this stigma of how a person who is a child of God, which is, how do I say this? Because I already know people. I mean, I've been around too many judgmental people my entire life, so I know how people will take this. I know all the questions and all the people who won't comment and say. At the end of the day, we have our relationship with God. I have my relationship with God. You may or may not have your relationship with God. You may not believe in God, or I mean, that's neither here nor there, and I could care less. My thing is, I have to do and serve God like I serve God. When I was growing up, even though I was growing up a Christian, like, and in a Bible, like, super religious, super extra holy, and ridiculously extra, this to me, like, I started being real upfront with God. And God understands when you're being real and when you're being authentic and when you just being disrespectful to God. Like, I would just be real, pouring my heart out to God. Why am I going through this shit? Like, why you and God and people would listen to me saying that and be like, "Oh, it's blasphemy" or whatever. I don't feel that way because God talks to me. Like, I hear God talk to me. God is in my artwork. God is in the things that I create. God is in my skincare. Like, so no matter what people say, like, I had somebody saying that I shouldn't do this, and I was like, why? Like, how can you tell someone, not only are they grown, but they have their own walk with God, what they should be doing? Why does everybody feel that they need to play a 2 cents role or a no sense role in somebody else's life? Even when I hear people, like, there's some people out here that talk about God all the time, and you can tell they're real authentic. They don't go around Jesus, 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 but they're real authentic. They're people who serve God. And, like, you hear people say you should do this and you should do that, and now, like, people tired of that. Like, you watch us, you can say what you want to. I mean, because that's what you're gonna do anyway. But don't expect us to listen to you and tell you and follow your way. Why would God use me? Because I actually want to be used by God. Being me. Not being anybody else. So it doesn't even matter what anybody thinks. I don't even care no more. I mean, I could care less. I mean, I've been like that for a while, but I'll get in spurts where, like, oh my God, but people, they think this about me and they think that, and then I'll be like, shit, I don't care. And then I start painting myself and glow in the dark and painting all down here, painting my arms, and Anyways, I hope you have a great day. God can use you just like you are. Be beautiful, blessed, successful, healthy. God bless you. It's Moni.